Oh Jesus!
I'm rushing, moving stuff, trying to dodge and get.
That's why I wasn't rushing. I was just like taking my time, doing what I got to do, make sure shit is good on my end, so I don't have y'all waiting on me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh wow, that was easy. You just clicked it to YouTube. Beautiful.
Oh, you could tell?
Yeah, it's showing up on my side. It's great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, mine just came up too.
Damn, how do y'all see it? I want to know now.
I mean, it just says I just got a notification.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a notification too.
All right, we there, but we're not totally there yet. But give me a moment.
Yeah.
Quick half-hour show or what?
Depends on how I go. We got unlimited time, so whatever, you know.
Oh no, I got till 8 o'clock. That's all.
Till 8? Damn.
Yeah.
That's fast.
I thought we were gonna be here on time.
See.
Oh damn! Now it's on delay.
You saw Michael Jackson's nephew playing him?
Did what?
Biopic?
Jackson's nephew?
Yeah, his nephew's playing him.
Nah, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope. He looks just like him.
Was it like a skit or like he did a full movie about it or?
He's playing him in a biopic. Thank you.
Oh, a biopic, okay.
That's pretty dope. Look like him.
I mean, he looks just like him. Like he looks just like a younger Mike.
The old Mike, about to say it's hard for him to look like the young Mike.
Mike done transformed into
he
another
got transformed
person.
yet. Nah, he's still brown Mike. He's still the original Mike.
Oh, that.
I mean, he looks like him though. Like they showed him like side to side.
Different
He looks
monster.
a lot like him, so that's pretty cool. Like pays homage to him because it's his bloodline, you know.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
The Jacksons are forever rich, so
They've been forever rich. I ain't gonna change.
you know?
Yeah,
So it's pretty.
they got a lot of drama and stuff in their family.
Oh my gosh, terrible drama.
It's the price.
It is the price. As soon as you walk out your door, you're working.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all of them. I think even the other sons. I think like Tito's sons. They did music too, and then Jermaine's son. I think he does music too. But I think what's his name? His name is Jafar.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? Where is he coming from? Jafar. Yeah, Jafar Jackson. Might have to use my damn phone. See.
Uh-oh.
Just
Yeah.
I'm all flying down the highway. I'm like, 7 o'clock. I gotta try to make it home.
That's your fault for believing that.
Keith?
I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure.
It said 6:30.
I just wanted to make sure when we start that we had everything that we need.
No, that's not your fault, bro.
Mm-mm.
No, I just wanted to, that's why I just like try to make sure that we good on, you know what I'm saying? On my end, so nobody waiting on me.
Yeah.
Is that a Dwayne Wade jersey you got on from the American?
Nah, Kobe.
Oh, it's Kobe's number.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Oh man. I mean,
That's still crazy. That's still crazy now that actually happened, man.
I know. Still be fucking my head up.
That fucks me up.
It was him and his daughter. It wasn't just like him.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
The other crazy part too is like we found out literally like less than an hour from when it happened.
Yeah.
Everybody, the world was on it. So really close to the actual time. That usually doesn't happen.
I mean, you know what's weird? It's like
I'm ready. When he come in, I'm ready to go, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I got everything set up to where we good.
Yeah, and it's a quick reaction show, so there should be no complicated, list of stuff. Just go at it.
All right, so what are we,
because I just put Super Bowl talk with the fellas, so I'll do AFC, NFC,
And then a little bowl talk.
AFC. Let's go /
Reaction.
NFC Championship. Champion.
I'm on this diet now where I have to only eat meat and vegetables, no carbs.
Oh man, that's a great diet.
You can eat as much as you want, but you can't eat any carbs. So no bread.
She's gonna make you strong and lean.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to. I got like 2 movies I'm playing a superhero in.
That's
and then
dope.
yeah, so I have to like get like caught up more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Keith was trying to come in and I didn't see it because I wasn't on the page, but it came up at the bottom.
Okay, cool.
Did he come in? I can't see y'all right now.
Oh,
No.
he's coming.
There he is.
All right, who gonna lead this shit?
This nigga.
It's your idea. I think it was a great idea.
Who gonna lead this? We don't got to be all.
He just last, so let him lead it.
We don't
He's
have to be all. We don't have to be all whatchamacallit with it. Let's just be more for the hood today.
Casual.
Yeah. We don't have to be all. Welcome back to Sports Fans Zone.
ESPN.
Yeah, that's Kobe USA jersey.
I love that jersey, man.
Elijah got it for me for Christmas.
Nice. Did you see the documentary? For
with who?
For the Redeem team?
Yeah, I seen a little bit about it. I just did a video on that actually, right before it came out.
You gotta watch, man. Just the Kobe parts are like super, man.
I saw some highlights. What you call them? I guess highlights.
Yeah.
Did we ever find out if anybody was stealing our stuff? Remember that dude from ESPN was stealing our
the motherfuckers be stealing all day, man.
They stealing. Because they know whatever you say on YouTube, unless like you like a conglomerate, they could just say it.
Even then, they could just take it. If you
that was
take,
still funny, though.
They just be needing ideas, you know? They be needing ideas. They got a YouTube. Well, I say a social media person. I just be looking for shit, you know?
Oh no, that's your job all day.
Yeah, that's their job, just to look for shit.
All right, K's on, but no audio. K, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, we
can hear him.
Oh,
I don't know how y'all was hearing me if my shit was on mute.
I was hearing him.
That's weird.
I have my shit all set
Maybe because
up
you use
right.
the microphone. I'm just using the microphone through the computer.
Gotcha.
That works.
Yes.
Or sometimes I'll use like my headset, my earpod or something.
You know what I did forget? Do I just go live from? No, it's live right now.
Yeah. So we can just go, man.
But it's on private, so.
Oh, it's on, so they can't see us now?
No. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm with you, Gene. Let's just go, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're about to be public right now, y'all. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. What's good, peeps?
What's going on, fellas?
Man. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time. Been shit. 5-6 months? Longer than that, probably. How's everybody doing?
I can't complain.
Stellar.
Everything good with y'all?
Everything good. What up, Harry? I see you over there.
I got the nice suit on.
I just got off of work.
Oh, okay.
I told you I was flying.
That's how we do it around here. Go straight from the 9 to 5, straight to the podcast.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing an early show for y'all. We want to talk football. You know, this year's Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? The AFC Championship, the NFC Championship, and all the craziness that was going on. I know everybody got their little opinions. I've been seeing, you know, when the news bubbles, you know what I mean? Like you can see like the underlying of how people feel. Man, there's a lot of emotions going on, man. So we're just going to start the show just talking about, you know, how you guys feel about the Eagles, you know, how you guys feel that they made it to the bowl. Is it a lock? You know, that's my main question.
Before we get to that,
Okay.
I got to get your opinion on the Dallas Cowboys. Where do you
Hey,
guys
Keith.
go?
Hey, do me a favor. Keep your opinion to yourself, okay?
I was trying to stay away from it, but let's do it.
Keith,
No,
do me a favor.
I know what.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. I'll let you get it out. Go ahead.
Do me a favor. Keep your opinions to yourself, right?
I thought he was gonna do a Will Smith.
Nah, I know he was gonna say something.
I thought it was gonna be keep the Dallas Cowboys out your
goddamn mouth.
He wanted to get to me before I got to him, but
I had to get it
out.
quick. Had to get cut.
Where do you think the Cowboys go from here? Do you think they stick with Dak Prescott, or do you think they move on?
I think that Jerry's gonna he's gonna get rid of McCarthy.
Yep, he has to.
You get rid of McCarthy, and then he's gonna get a good backup that's gonna press Dak. That's really it. He can't I think this is the last season for Dak?
Yeah, didn't he just?
No, he just signed an extension.
Did he?
Yeah, that was that whole beef last year.
That was 2 years ago.
I thought it was
last year, the year before. When he got hurt and he came back. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. I think it was.
And how long was this contract for? 3 years? 4 years?
I think it was only
they
3 years.
extended him 3 years.
So this year coming will be the last year.
Will be the last
year. So that's my prediction. He's gonna get rid of McCarthy. He's gonna have a new quarterback, back up Dak that's new and young. Make Dak, because Dak's pretty much he showed you what he could do. Best season and still choked. So no, it is what it is.
Yeah, I see Harry's not very happy with Dak right now.
Somebody just picked up your offensive coordinator that y'all let go of.
Oh, he's gonna go too. He's
gone. He's gone. Somebody already picked him up.
Yeah,
It might have been Chargers. I'm not sure.
He's gonna be a head coach. Head coach, right?
Yeah. They hired him as his OC.
Yeah. I think I saw OC. OC is a great job to lead you to.
The thing is this: I think they just preparing. The way that I see that they're releasing people and not the head coach. I think they're preparing for Sean Payton. They're releasing
I would love
releasing all.
They want Sean Payton to get rid of.
Yeah,
but he's going to leave, though?
Yeah, that's the last person you get rid of. Be the coach. What you want to do is get rid of all your
his staff, his support staff.
So when Sean Payton come in, he could just pop, put his people in.
That's how you do it.
Or maybe Jackson McCarthy, does he want to maybe become an OC under Sean Payton?
I don't know. I mean, either way, I don't totally dislike McCarthy. I just feel like that's what Jerry's going to do. He doesn't take accountability for anything. He's just going to be like, okay, it's your fault. It's your fault. So,
but the Sean
and McCarthy, those two are going to be their jobs are definitely. And then Zeke is gone. They gonna get rid of Zeke while he can still get some money for him.
Yeah,
the Sean Payton thing is a little complicated because isn't he still?
He's not even
property. He's still technically property of the Saints, isn't he? Sean Payton.
But yeah, that'll come with the deal though. Like sometimes, sometimes
pay off the old contract, right?
Yeah, they pay off the old contract, or it'd be part of the trade in the contract.
Some type of trade or something like that.
Jerry got that money, so he's gonna do whatever. He's gonna write as many zeros as needed. It's just the fact of how do you go from a season like this and then justify where you go now.
But you know what?
The quarterback,
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It'll be a cold day in hell before I let this become a Dallas Cowboy show.
Well, let me,
all right.
Keith, you started it.
Ask me a question.
We gonna move
to get their opinion.
I'm gonna answer the question that Gene asked about.
Yeah, but wait. But Kate did ask me a question first, so just real quick.
Answer it.
Not quick, because it's about the Cowboys. Get out of here. So he wasn't saying that when the Saints was popping, but anyways,
we weren't talking about it.
I'm not quite sure what's going to happen to the future of the Cowboys, but I see improvement. For a long time, we're 8-8.
Yeah, they've been improving for like 30 years. No,
they have not been improving. They've been like this for 30 years, flatlining to me. But I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But I do like the fact that you guys, we had like a conversation about how our coach be messing up, and I saw that shit in the 49ers game where he would not pressure the run. He would not open up the plays. There was no play action. And he just would not find a way to win. And I'm just like, it was frustrating to watch, and I couldn't watch.
You could have beat the 49ers easy.
Yeah.
You could beat them easy.
But I saw it was coach's mistake. I don't see that a lot. But then when I actually saw coach's mistake in my team, I'm like, damn, this dude is horrible. And Sean said it. So it was horrible.
Oh, yeah. I said that a long time ago. Told y'all he was horrible. I thought he was going to lose due to mismanagement of the clock. But, he found another way. All
right, Sean.
He asked about the Eagles. All right.
You think it's a lock?
No, nothing's a lock, but after taxes. and your wife being horrible sometimes. But that's a whole nother thing for another day. No, one thing people I think slipping on is that, how can I say it? The Eagles got the better defense, right?
Yeah.
But to me, I think the Chiefs got the better individual defensive players that can wreck games.
Oh man.
You saw what that boy did last night. He can have like a virtuoso type of performance like Sue did in the was it Sue? No, like Aaron Donald did last year in the playoffs.
That's true. I will say this though, Kansas City hasn't seen a quarterback, in my opinion, a healthy quarterback.
Hurts is like nice, man.
This whole year. So it's gonna pose a challenge.
No, but Burrow, he's a different type of quarterback. You have to game plan different from.
Burrows was a challenge.
But yeah,
Hurts
Burrow
can
was better
legitimately
than Hurts better than Hurts, but I feel what he's saying. Like Hurts brings different types of he brings different type of techniques to the game. But you know one thing? The way that they're gonna beat them, and I'm predicting KC already, they're gonna manage. They're gonna not. They like to score first, the Eagles. So it's very simple. What you do is get the ball, make sure all your drives, if you score or not, or at least 5 to 6 minutes. Limit his possessions. They like to score fast, then they can pin their ears back and come get after the quarterback. All you have to do is make sure you keep him off the field, score when needed, and then put pressure on him to try to fight uphill, and he will make a mistake. He's still young.
I think it's going to come down to the offensive line. I think the offensive line is going to be key because if you pressure Hurts and he's running all game, it's going to change the dynamics of their offense, right? If you pressure Holmes, it's going to be the same thing. He's going to be moving around. The only difference is, like how Sean was saying, is Holmes is more experienced in the sense of the big game.
But this is the
but I cannot knock. I hate him with a passion, but the Eagles are very they're a 3 discipline threat. You cannot. They got an offense, a defense, special teams, good coaching. You know, they got heart. They're hungry. They're not like a soft team. I'm going with the Eagles. Honestly, I'm going with the Eagles.
I am too.
Me too, man.
They got players.
Oh, that just let me know that KC's gonna win. It's the same thing that just happened in the AFC Championship game.
Philly's defense, man. I just like the way they play.
They both got good defenses.
Yeah,
they both got
the thing is this.
Everything. I just think
doesn't
that
that
comes down to that.
But doesn't that's going to be determined on how healthy Patrick is, right?
Yeah.
If Patrick is 100%, he could do just what Jalen does.
Yeah, but he's
he
not
can run when he needs to. He can do whatever they need to do.
He's a little jelly right now. And his knees
that's why I said it comes down to the offensive line.
Corey chimed in. He said, "What up, fellas?"
Look,
I said, "What up,
C? Chilling, baby."
Beautiful.
Ask him who we want.
Who you got? See, Mahomes or Hurts? You got Eagles or you got the Chiefs? Let us know. See.
While he's answering that, I think the Phillies, they have.
Can't hear him.
What happened to your mic?
I'm on level, let's say on the offensive line, and you got the running backs and the receivers, and on the defensive line, on the defensive side, they have the defensive line, the linebackers, and the secondary. I don't know if Kansas City is complete. Now, like you said, they got Patrick Mahomes. That's going to cover up a lot. Individual talent, but I don't know if they're as good as Philly on every level from special teams.
No, they're not. They're not.
Yeah, I think
that's just what I said about the defense. The Eagles have a better defense, but I think with Jones and my big boy on the line, they have players that can change games, though, and that's all you need.
That's all you need. I mean, it's going to come down to the smallest thing. Like at this point, it's the smallest thing, and that to me is a discerning factor. And I just think that, like, from seeing how they dominated the whole season, and they just slipped up a couple of games with like little things, people getting hurt, bad calls. The Eagles, to me, is just they're going to take it just because of that alone. I think it's going to be surprising to Holmes. They're going to start off pretty even, and then you're going to see that hunger come out of the Eagles, and then they're going to grind them down. That's going to be it.
Trust me. No, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying. I just think they're a better team. I think
now
Patrick Mahomes can cover up a lot, but it's going to be a good game. I don't know.
It's gonna be hopefully.
I think Andy Reid can out coach the young man. That's also something that can come down to, right?
Come down to you're right.
The last little minute, yeah.
But the way that you beat this team, and you heard it here first, I haven't heard people start talking about it. They still talking about the AFC and NFC Championship game. You limit Jalen Hurts and the Eagles' offense possessions. It's very simple. You try to limit him to three to four
possessions. That's what I mean.
Can they do that though?
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen a team that can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Third and 6. The Dallas Cowboys before that last game, the last time they had played that, did a good job.
That was fun.
But he wasn't playing them.
What you have to do, but it still was the defense. Jalen don't play defense, right?
That's in a division though. That's a little different.
The way that you beat that defense is quite simple. Anyone can see this.
I believe you.
You keep the ball, first downs, hold the ball, run the clock down to the to the end every time. Yep. Try to score. Yep. If you do that 3 to 4 times, Hurts will get to pressing. He's used to playing ahead, right? He's used to, then the defense can pin them ears back, similar to that Mathis and Freeney Colts team. You know what I'm talking about, okay? That team, that Peyton team. They get up, then once they pin their ears back, that's it. But once you got Peyton trying to play uphill, sometimes you can get him. And trust me, Hurts ain't a Peyton. He's not a Brady. No. He's not a Mahomes just yet. You can make him make mistakes. You can get him to make some mistakes.
Yeah, you can. You definitely can.
I mean, it's like I said. Either way, it's gonna be rough because that guy, he's not a Purdy where he's like brand new and he's spanking brand new and he's gonna get like Purdy showed up. He's a rookie. Yeah, I mean, Hurts he's been around, so like he knows what he's doing.
And he's hungry.
And he's healthy. So it's like I'm telling you, it's gonna be hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully it ain't like a blowout. But I could definitely see the Eagles beating them. Like
their screen game is nice, and that's one thing I want to take a look at.
It's hard because Kansas City, they're gonna go and battle for the first 2 quarters. I think it's gonna go back and forth. It's gonna be like halftime. It's gonna be like 14-7, something like that.
Regular game, yep.
Third quarter, you're gonna see an injury, a notable injury. Somebody gonna get hurt because that's what Philly does. They don't get me wrong. They're a good team. But they're very smart. And Philadelphia, they aim and they take out people that are key components. They did that last game with San Fran. They knew if Purdy was in, they would destroy San Fran. But they aimed for that elbow and they said, I don't care how many times you got to hit him, we're going to hit him and he's going to be out. And that changed the whole game. That's what won the game. It had nothing to do with the other people.
I got a question for Kay. It's for everybody, but I'm going to start off with Kay. Do you think the Bengals were really stupid? Did it have any effect with what they started doing after the game they beat who they played before they went to
Buffalo?
They beat Buffalo.
Bills,
what I mean is they start saying the whole Burrowhead. They start saying he's your daddy. The mayor read that corny kind of made me cringy type of thing, talking about he's declaring a DNA test to see if he's his father. To me, it was very corny. And I remember when I first heard it, I said, why would you want to poke a bear? I don't care if the bear is 50% of what he is. He's still a bear in Patrick Mahomes. So do you think it was stupid of them, or was it good bulletin board material? Or does it not matter at the end of the day? You still have to play the game. It don't matter what somebody say outside the line.
I'll say this. I know that crowd was riled up. That KC crowd was trying to get at Joe Burrow. Did it really matter when it comes to the game plan? Maybe not, but to say that it didn't get the KC defenders up, get that crowd up, any little thing helps when you get to this time of year. So I do think it played a little bit a part of the atmosphere, not necessarily the game plan, but why would you want to do that going into Patrick Mahomes' home field? Why would you want to rile them up at all? I mean, 3-0 in the regular season is different from the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to go to the Super Bowl.
3-0 in the playoffs is amazing.
No. I'm saying they say he was 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes leading up to that point.
Up to that point.
Okay. He was talking about he won one game. I heard about that. That was last year's AFC Championship game.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So I just don't understand. They haven't won nothing yet, so I don't know why you would do that to a player like Pat. That's like talking like that going up to when the Patriots were Patriots and doing that before a Brady game. You know what I mean? You just don't do that. So
don't make it worse.
I mean, sometimes they try to do that to psych themselves up, like to get them to get themselves like charged up. It's a psychological. I think it was a psychological attempt but failed miserably.
I think the refs.
So you think in the back of their minds they were saying, "There's no way we're gonna beat them 4 in a row. We got to amp ourselves up."
Yeah, we got to do something.
I can work with that.
Possibly.
Sports is weird. What you say, Kate?
They could have won. I think the refs. That's always going to be a narrative after every big game. But I think the refs kind of there was some calls there that could have went either way.
No, you know what? I thought that at one point, but when you go back and see it, especially the one people talking about the late call, the referee towards the end zone, opposite end zone, he had ran on the field and had been blew his whistle and threw the thing, but it was so loud.
And
the camera wasn't, the camera panned in on what, like from the linebacker to the running back on each end.
Yeah.
You couldn't see it. When they showed him, he definitely had ran out.
Oh, okay.
The coach was against the whole, why'd you let the play run out? But they say by rule, you let the play run out.
I was already on, this is some bullshit conspiracy. I don't think I saw that part.
Yeah. You know what? Our interview with Brian Tui has been doing well. So anybody that's listening right now might watch this later. We appreciate y'all watching that video with Brian Tui about the setups and the games and stuff. They leave a lot of messages too. Okay, you need to hit up that comment section and talk with people.
I definitely will.
Yeah, I love that interview, man, and I believe that dude. Some games I just be watching, and
of course,
the way it happens, it's almost like a play. I'm like,
They wait for the opportunity to make it look like it's almost.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes they just clearly mess up, like the LeBron foul the other night. Oh,
that was crazy. No, but they say Boston is racist, so he hates playing there.
Yeah,
so,
but that's a fact.
It's not a lie.
That's the arena. That's not the referees. The referees. I think I went back and saw the line.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened and how it played out, the line played out the way it needed to be for people to lose that bet.
Yep. Usually that's how it works.
That's kind of weird.
No, and that's what it usually come down to, right?
He definitely got fouled. I mean, whether or not you want to call it or not, he got fouled.
And what I hate is that he's gonna tee up Patrick Beverly for just saying the truth. I know he brought the camera over there and was trying to show you up. But if you made the mistake, you cheat on your girl, you cheat on your wife, or you get caught watching something you shouldn't be watching in your history, you be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's it.
You don't be like, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna fight you. Nah. He gave him a tech and almost kicked him out, which started off the overtime with them shooting free throws, and they won by 3. So there you go.
I'm glad we just brought up the LeBron thing real quick. I don't want to get into a big discussion about it.
No, go ahead.
Just so you guys know, everybody out there in YouTube land, I got a great show dedicated to LeBron about his whole passing and breaking the record. And I'm gonna throw a little. Yeah, and it's a top 3. Basically, there's an overall top 3 debate on who's the best player of all time.
Yeah.
And it basically comes down to however you feel about it. It's usually going to be Kareem, Jordan, and LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the outside looking in, it's Kobe. And then
all the other greats. There's
a couple other guys you can put.
Those are the top 4. Those are the top 4.
You know what? I didn't want to segue into this, but make sure y'all definitely check out that KJ project coming on LeBron. I'm gonna actually be running a little promo the week before.
Nice.
So actually starting soon. Should be maybe in 3 days. I'll start doing some shorts. I'll start running some posts and some polls and certain things like that. But since you mentioned it, I just really want to try to get down to the bottom of something. This is no beef. This is nothing. This is just a. All right. This is how I go.
It is.
Can
beef.
anybody? No.
It's not beef. It's already coming. I'm already
disrespect.
I'm gonna make
that
you
boy
think
suck.
about it. I'm gonna make you think about it. No. I'm not gonna be like the Boston people. The Boston, I'm not like that. All right. Can anybody? Do you have to have as many rings as? Does Patrick Mahomes need as many rings as Brady to be better than him?
Yes.
No, I'll say this.
Because he knows what I'm about to lead him to.
If he doesn't have as many rings, he damn sure better break a lot of his stat records.
Okay, which he's already doing.
Yeah.
He's there.
If he stays on pace, he will do
all
that.
Right. Because my next was about to lead to my next question. Can you equivalent it to the next sport? Well, how can you say LeBron might be the GOAT? I know you don't. You keep it real, okay? To say that you're a LeBron James fan, you always keep it real. I have to give you credit for that. But,
I'm a LeBron James fan, but still, right now, I think Michael Jordan is the better basketball player.
And so you're saying LeBron don't need the rings to get past him? He just got to have a huge amount of records.
I think if his record, if he surpasses people, like say he plays another 3 years and he gets that record by like 6,000 points, and it's like never gonna be broken. Then I think you could start having a conversation. Because at that point, I mean, come on, man. How many great seasons you got to have before you say, okay, this dude's just as good as this dude? Yeah. One played 12, the other played 24 or something like that.
But you know what I'm saying?
It's just your favoritism.
My man, Johnny Arnett, shouts out to Johnny Arnett. You know, a lot of people don't do that on this platform where people just shout out people. They always feel they're in competition with people. I get a lot of things. Iron sharpens iron. This guy got like 1 million, 3 million subs. But I love this guy, Johnny Arnett. And he always liked to judge it by this. You have to have at least 5 years at a top peak. And where did you perform at the peak? Then you can start to get into where they rank. That way you can't say, well, this guy played 20 years, but this guy played only 11 years. But in them 11 years, where was his 6-year peak? In those 20 years, where was his 6-year peak? And then you compare those numbers. You know who killed when you do that stat? Larry Bird.
Yeah, he do. But LeBron does too, though.
Oh no, he does. I'm not knocking that he doesn't. But it's where do you end his peak? Because he had such longevity and made it to so long.
Yeah,
it's like
that's true.
I think it's really those end of the Cleveland, all the Miami in the first 2 years in Cleveland. So that's 4, 5, 6. So that's like a 6 or 7 year peak. Yeah, he's up there. He's up there.
Well,
He's up there with
Draymond Green. Now I'm not saying I agree with him, but he said. And this is what he thinks personally.
Yeah, he started to hate the old school dudes for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, for some reason.
Beef with
like the old school.
Yeah.
Like his top 5 is LeBron, Jordan, Steph, Kobe, and Shaq.
See, that's where he loses me. That's a nice top 5, but it's not a top 5. You can't.
Shaq's way too high.
Yeah,
you can't put
Bird over Shaq. Bird's in front of Shaq any day. Any list I've ever seen, Bird's like Shaq's like 12, 13. Bird is always top 10.
Yeah,
they're
definitely.
saying maybe Steph would have knocked him out last year, but I don't think so. People forget about Bird. They don't know that time.
Nah, definitely.
Oh my God.
He just didn't play for that long. That's the only.
So that's why you got to break down his peak, but that goes back into the physical conditioning of today's athlete versus
the old
athlete. You know what I mean?
There's so many different supplements they're on.
Man, but you know, not even that. If Bird just didn't play certain games, didn't play her, chill.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. A little load management.
Draymond Green said LeBron came in 2003. By 2005, he was the best player in the NBA. Now I don't know.
I heard that statement, and I didn't agree with that because Kobe was.
I'm just saying that's what he said.
So I know,
and I agree. I think Kobe was, but in his mind, he's saying from 2005, which was was that his first MVP year?
No,
it wasn't.
No.
All right. So anyway, he's saying from 2005 to 2020. He was the best player in the NBA every year.
And he still is the same best player. But
basically,
he forgetting at times that LeBron was on the move, but Kobe was definitely still the best. To me, Kobe was still the best player in the NBA until his last championship, 2010.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He would. I don't think LeBron was on the radar, but he wasn't like.
Remember the puppets?
Yeah.
Remember the puppets? So wait, and we thought they was going to finally meet to the championship. You go down to then.
Orlando beat him.
It was still a dime, right? Kobe still had to,
So why doesn't Kobe get more? I need to know, why doesn't Kobe get more respect for being in that top 3? Like, even sometimes I'm glad it happened because, I always was like, I want LeBron. But why do you think they let LeBron just skip over him?
No, this generation that skips him. When you talk to like certain players, I can remember Barkley. After Kobe's passing, he was like, I don't know why, but can we have a conversation? When did LeBron skip Kobe?
Yeah.
He was like, when did he skip him?
He does say that.
You know what I think happened, though? Kobe's last 3 years, he was hurt.
Yeah.
He wasn't the same Kobe. So
he wasn't in the media. He wasn't in the media.
And he just wasn't the great Kobe that we knew. So I'm assuming that left a little bad taste maybe in people's I don't really get it. I don't understand why.
I always break it down like this. Okay, we can all agree Michael Jordan was the best thing ever, right? Okay. Who was the best? Who was the closest player to MJ that we've seen since MJ? Kobe Bryant, right?
Only one person.
So kind of, technically, don't that make Kobe second?
That makes him 2.
Well, wait.
A lot of people say he is second.
I don't believe so. Like, I'm a Kobe fan. I don't. But if you go by letter of law, right, it should be process of elimination.
What do you mean?
People say Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron.
I don't think Kobe's as good as Michael Jordan. I think he's got the same skill set
that we've seen.
It's the closest
to Michael Jordan. Yeah.
If there was no Jordan, it would be Kobe.
Shouldn't that make
but see, if he's just the closest thing, that you can't automatically say he's better than LeBron just because he's the closest thing.
He's just the closest.
I understand. That's like saying it's more of a question, like trying to see how do we work the psychology of that question.
But even still, though, it's hard to separate the two because
it is.
What can LeBron do better than Kobe and vice versa? Like, is it more about the heart? Because skill-wise, they're all.
Everybody says that. Everybody says the last thing that's the difference between the two of them is Kobe's a hungrier player.
See, and that's what
I don't know.
That's the only
thing you can't train that.
He has times in his career, being that it was for so long, but he does have them 1 to 2 to maybe 3 times where he didn't want the ball.
No,
he gave up the ball.
But he don't do that.
Kobe ain't never done that.
No, not no more, but it happened. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Kobe ain't never done that.
It happened, and that's something that Kobe wouldn't have done. But we're all cherry picking here. This generation has pushed LeBron to where they totally forget about. I read a comment the other day when someone said, if Michael Jordan played in today's game, he'll just be a normal player. I almost fell out my chair, bro.
Yeah, who said that? It was
It has to be a millennial.
No, it was one of these. It was an NBA player. It was
a millennial. You could be a millennial.
Was it like John Moran, one of them dudes, like John Moran?
No, 20s or something.
Dylan Brooks. Early
20s.
Gotta be his early,
like to me,
mid-20s.
To me, if I was the head owner of the team, I'd be like, "You're fired."
Why would you say that, boy?
I guess you always got to wonder
with that train of thought.
But you got to wonder though, would Jordan have the same mindset? Because back then, there was only room for one dude.
Come on now,
can't change Michael Jordan no matter what generation you put him in, bro.
I think put it like this. I think if Michael Jordan was born,
wait. Are you saying that Michael Jordan might be average K in today's?
No. I'm saying he might not be the Michael Jordan he was coming up.
I think he'd be better.
I think
he would have been better.
It'd be better.
He'd be better now.
Van Gundy said that he was like, in these days and time, Michael Jordan would average a 40-point triple-double for the season.
All the time.
like think about it. They get better health.
Defense.
There's better training. There's better coaching. There's better like ideology with the game, with the ball. He'd be the same size. He'd be the same skill level.
There's 30 dudes making over 180 million. Back then, there was room for one dude to make that type of money.
But that doesn't matter, though.
You had to be the man.
No, but you're tripping. Jordan would be making 200.
It doesn't matter. The money don't matter.
No.
Reset the market.
What I'm saying is that
you froze up
who's
on
to say? Did I?
Now you good. You good now.
Oh no, I was saying who's to say that same hunger because. You don't have to be the one. Back then, Jordan had to knock off Larry Bird and Magic to be the one dude everybody wanted to endorse.
I don't think he cared about that. But back then, he didn't care about that.
Jordan didn't care about the money?
Yeah, he did.
I think he cared about the money, but he was
for endorsements. Jordan,
that's where he got all the money from.
Yeah, but he didn't play for that.
No, I didn't say he didn't play for that.
That's what I mean. That changes how you play. He's not worried about the money.
But I didn't say he was. I'm not saying he was, but in order to get the money, you have to do what he did. Like to be the man and come in where he came in and get the shoe deal and all that.
I don't really know what you're questioning, but let's move on.
Let's move on. You got a documentary coming out, and everybody's gonna leave comments.
Oh you'll see what I'm talking about.
And you can see it's a high.
They'll see the social media press run that I do for it. They'll know it's coming.
It's gonna be a great show because we could discuss it all day ourselves. We could have been on that end of that show.
Oh, definitely could have been.
But let's get back to football, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the greatest game in the world.
Let's see how long we got. Let's see how long we've been here, y'all. We had 38. We almost had 40 minutes. So who y'all picking?
Y'all
said Eagles, right?
I'm going with the Eagles with the defense, and I love what they're doing, and their offense looks pretty nice too. I enjoy watching them.
One more thing, fellas, if Mahomes loses, what is he? 2-2 now, or 2-3?
No, that'll be 1-3.
What's his record?
Yeah, he only got one.
He won in one.
One ring.
Yeah, he only has one ring. Didn't he win last?
No.
Who won last year?
Stafford.
Yeah.
Rams
won.
L.A.
Oh, that's right. The Rams won.
Terrible.
I thought he had two.
Terrible.
Nah.
So he's 1-1.
See, when I saw When I saw the final game, and then I saw, they were showing a picture of Mahomes, and they were showing a picture of the defense for Philly, and they had like 4 or 5 people they were showing. I looked at Mahomes. I was like, I'm glad he made it to the bowl. That shows how great he is from what we've been talking about before.
Yeah,
The next guy. It shows how great he is. But he's meeting one of those teams where he's got to be like a magical Peyton Manning to pull something off, and I don't see that happening right now. Because there are games where he will do that, because he's going to the bowl a couple of more times. I just don't think this is one of the ones he's going to win.
Well, he's on the Brady pace at 27. If you see the stats, I think if he win this Super Bowl, both him and Tom Brady would have had 2 Super Bowls at 27 and 1 MVP. So he'll be on the.
No, I think Brady had 3.
That's crazy. Brady
had 3.
That's a crazy.
Yeah, he had just won his third. He had just won his
27
third.
Is dumb young too.
Wow.
Yeah,
he's
so
still
he's
got
on
10
pace.
to 12 years.
The thing about it is,
Don't get hurt.
that team got to get healthy, and I think all 3 of y'all are underestimating Kansas City's defense.
Nah, I don't underestimate.
I think they're good. They're both teams are good on offense and defense. I'm just saying that from what I know, the Eagles are going to come in there, and they got a chip on their shoulder already, and that's a discerning factor.
The whole team.
Play another team. It's just
The thing
like
is
they're gonna put it like this: home Kansas City, they're gonna come in, they're gonna play football, right?
He's an underdog right now.
That's crazy, right? He's technically an underdog.
Hurts wants that ring, bro.
Kansas City has
Mahomes already got one.
That's what I'm saying.
Philly,
Mahomes is the underdog.
Go to Philly with a ring.
That doesn't happen a lot, and when it happens, I think the pressure gets to him, man.
I say this:
Kevin Hart in the back chanting and shit.
It's no team in the NFC that the Eagles has faced that's going to be as better and as good as KC.
No, definitely not. But I think vice versa. I don't think KC.
Yeah, Kansas City is played team like the Eagles. Yeah.
Well, with the skill position like that, their receiver, that dude, he's fast as hell.
That's skill. But I'm talking about the overall team, because to me, the Bengals is just as good as the Eagles. Really? They just won 10 in a row.
The NFC
just won 10 in a row.
Dallas, the Eagles, the Giants, and the Redskins were all to me better than Kansas City.
What?
Redskins?
Yeah.
That's a great little skit right there.
I'm not going to even entertain that.
We didn't have the best division in the league?
No.
Yeah, but that Redskins.
No, just answer the question.
Yeah,
Did we have the best division in the league? Maybe not the Redskins. I'll put it against you. Maybe not the Redskins, but the Eagles, Dallas, and Giants.
Y'all, though. How you going to put y'all in there? Y'all suck.
And the Giants
was still good. Just because
the Giants.
Nah, we was good.
KC?
Yeah.
Giants just
don't think so?
No. Whooped by Philly.
That's like saying all those teams you just named. No, all them teams you just named is like saying they better than Buffalo. No, they're not. No. Any of those teams in that NFC.
You don't think they're better than Buffalo?
None of them.
Giants? No.
I honestly,
you got the toughest division in the whole league.
In my
heart
of
toughest division in the whole league.
I don't believe the Philadelphia Eagles are better than damn Buffalo right now.
You don't think so?
No.
That's debatable.
Oh no, 31 points in a championship game.
I know, but that's who they play.
That's very
like to me. Remember, a lot was taken out of the Buffalo Bills when that happened to Nicole Hartman, man.
Yeah, I actually liked the little run that the Bills were in from the beginning of the season. I was like, "Yo, they good." And then
they were favored. They were Josh Allen was favored to be the MVP, and they were favored to be the nemesis of Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City.
I hope they get that far, and I hope they lose every year. That brings me great joy.
You hate the Bills? I didn't know.
Yeah, they're in my division. I hope they lose.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I have to deal with those Buffalo Bill fans. Oh my God.
Oh, how I'm about to say how the tables have turned. Y'all own that division for 2 decades. Now the AFC East is all
it's open.
Buffalo. Oh, they're relentless, boy.
Yeah.
You don't hear they haven't won nothing yet. Yeah,
but they're not gonna let go of that division for at least as long as Josh Allen's there.
Yeah,
and Mac Jones is y'all quarterback, unless y'all somehow get a better quarterback. That's the
division. They said they're trying to get Lamar Jackson. They said they're trying to get Lamar Jackson.
That would be sick.
That would be.
He's expensive.
It would still be horrible.
Would you
probably wouldn't win a Super? They might not win a Super Bowl, but they'll be playoff team.
Would you pay Lamar Jackson let's say $299 million to go to the Bills? Because this is ridiculous. His contract.
You mean the Patriots?
Patriots.
You mean the Patriots?
No, to go to the Bills. I mean,
why would he go to the Bills? Oh yeah,
go
to the Patriots.
You're getting rid of Josh Allen, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Because I remember when the Patriots paid, they paid Brady a bunch of money.
They say Purdy had a torn UCL. I don't even know what a UCL is.
Neither do I.
That's the name.
I'm assuming it's not as bad as the other two.
I think that's that little joint right here.
Elbow. Yeah, you're useless.
That shit. I told you, Philly
can't do shit. If that elbow hurt,
went after that elbow.
And they say teams total salary caps will be increased $225 million. Franchise tag quarterback is $32 million right now.
Okay. All right, so it's possible then.
That's big.
Yeah.
We get him.
You know what? That's huge for the NFL, though. See that media money coming in?
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
So actually, Gene, let me answer your question since I just read that. Yes, I would take Lamar Jackson for $290 million.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I just said. It's possible.
Rather than him to Mac Jones, that dude's horrible.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah, it's
horrible. He's a good backup, maybe.
I think New England's they're just in a phase. They won enough. Now they got to rebuild. It's going to take a couple of years.
That's it. That happens to every team that has a good quarterback, and then you get rid of
honestly, I think Bill Belichick is starting to get
he'll be senile, maybe.
Little Alzheimer's there because who would get two dudes that never coached offense to call plays?
Oh, is it Patricia, Judge, and Belichick? Like them three dudes calling offensive plays. Like I think me, you, and Kenji could call better plays than that.
Matt Jones at certain times would look at him and be like, "What the hell?"
Is it Belichick Jr. or something like that?
No, he's on. He got his son on the defense.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Which I can deal with that, but you can't be an NFL team and actually go get dudes like that to be your coordinators for the offense.
That have no business even being on the field.
These are $1 million positions too, man.
I realized
I'll take one.
They say he was like a little self-centered and think he's like, wow, that was
he could do anything.
Let me know that he was really he's full of himself.
Mm-hmm.
What's amazing, they even won 8 games with him.
Me too. At one point, y'all were gonna make the playoffs.
I know.
Y'all were
so I mean, in a sense,
playoffs.
Does that show his genius, or is does that show his genius, or does that just kind of they got lucky?
It shows that he's a great coach to be and still in that position the last 2 years without Tom Brady. But it shows to me that he's a little cocky, and he maybe, I hate to say it, but maybe it's time for him to step down.
Yes,
I think so.
It's been time. I think it was like 2 years ago. He should have been.
But he needs a quarterback, right? The thing is,
Brady said,
I don't know.
No, go ahead. What were you about to say?
No, it just messed my head up because my man I had him ahead of my guy from the Giants, and then the guy from the Giants has no receivers, but he's elevated his game to where I'm thinking, damn, Mac Jones should be ahead of him, but he's not.
Oh, Zappy?
Yeah.
No,
I'm talking about the Giants quarterback.
Yeah, Jones.
Oh.
Both of them are Jones, right?
Oh, both of them are Jones, yeah.
You're right. Mac Jones and but like look at it. His process and progress is elevated. But I know Mac Jones is better than him.
I mean, he made the Pro Bowl last year.
Belichick stunted his growth process, and that's mess. I didn't think he was capable of doing that.
Definitely. I mean, he made the Pro Bowl last year.
It's a hard thing when you got that situation like that, when you're like in the shadow of somebody else that's great. You know what I mean? Mac Jones could be really, really good, but you're comparing him to Brady, and it's not going to ever happen. I mean,
but you
got the other Jones, you're comparing him to Eli. Like,
I feel that.
I mean, like,
but you know, when you have a young quarterback like that, that's led you to the championship in Mac Jones, you can't stun his growth by going get my guy off the grocery aisle to coach him.
He did just fine the year before with McDaniels.
McDaniels.
All right, guys. Well, that was a great discussion, man. I guess I got one last question. Like, how close were we to seeing the Bengals in the Super Bowl?
Oh man, a couple of calls.
No, that's real easy.
Couple bad calls, but that's where it is in the playoffs, though.
I wouldn't say the call. It was one penalty from pushing him out of bounds.
Oh yeah, the penalty.
Was that one penalty?
Yeah, because you don't get that. No way he make a 60-yard field goal. You're going to overtime, and then you have a chance of winning, right?
What about the controversial do-over with the, you know what I'm saying, with the whole third down? And
I told you, if you go back and see it, we couldn't see it, but when they showed it from the
ref
sky,
they said they saw it. Yeah.
So you think that's
terrible?
You think that's legitimate?
Yeah. He tried to stop the play. He tried. He threw the flag. He ran onto the field, but nobody saw him, so they ran the play.
Okay.
And once it's over and done, they can't go back anyway. So it's like, you know what I mean? That was just a bad call.
Yeah. It just happened. It happened to look funny.
Yeah.
It looked funny. The game kept going, though.
Yeah. You know, our first impulse is to say, well, why run the play? But when you check the rule book, you finish the play out.
Yeah, they say finish the play out. I read that.
Because you know why? Even though that play was going to, let's say, for instance, that play was still going to be deaded, right? Somebody actually took the quarterback and threw him down. That penalty still counts.
That's right. Because the play ran out. Yep.
Because even though the play wasn't going to be technically, it's going to be replayed, that down, but the offensive penalty or the defensive penalty was still hold.
That's true.
Like a free play.
Yeah.
Quick little trivia.
So they were not that close to going.
Yeah, they were. They were a penalty for my man who was crying on the thing because he knew he had gave up his thing. He had gave up his
Okay.
You know.
So they could have beat KC then.
Yeah, of course.
Easily.
That's why
I think they were the better team.
That's why I think the Eagles are going to win.
That's why I said. I'm like,
but you can't. Two totally different situations. Sometimes you can't compare A to B and get C. It don't work that way in sports. No,
I just think the Eagles are not that. I mean, y'all making it sound like the Eagles are like a shitty team. The Eagles like basically were undefeated for the majority of their whole season. They slipped up a couple of times.
We all know they both have the same record.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
I mean, it just seems that it's like
it's not like KC wasn't winning. KC's made to beat that type of team. Trust me, y'all. Ball conservative, ball holding the ball, clock management.
Good coach.
Don't let Jalen. I could see the way they beat them. Don't let Jalen get the ball consistently. 5-minute drives, 6-minute drives, even if you don't score, scoring position, field position, punt the ball. Yeah. That type game. You can easily beat them.
Did y'all know this is the first Super Bowl with 2 black quarterbacks?
Yeah, I wanted to mention that when we first started, but I forgot. Clap it up, y'all. That's a black quarterback. Yeah. I remember at one point they said we weren't smart enough to read defenses. Not sure if y'all remember that.
Like, don't give that boy that ball right there.
Don't give him the ball.
Hey,
he's a runner.
Watch out for Deshaun Watson next year.
Yeah,
it's gonna make the AFC a whole nother.
I didn't know he was that good, man. I reviewed his stats. I saw his sportsmanship. He's really freaking good.
He may be the best quarterback. Before he went down,
at one point, him and Mahomes was like right there. Right?
Yeah, right there. That last season he had with Houston, he was balling.
Yeah.
So controversy.
And he the type of quarterback that if he ever can get back to what he was, he the type of quarterback that makes people around him better. He don't need give him a decent running back and a good receiver and an all right tight end, he can make the rest.
Yeah, Cleveland's got that. He'll find you out there, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing before we get out of here. If you guys haven't seen You People on Netflix with Eddie Murphy.
I heard about it. Yeah.
Damn great
Eddie
little movie.
Murphy, Louise Dreyfus.
Great little movie.
Yeah, Laura London.
You watch that?
Check that out.
We do not sponsor Netflix.
I know.
We are just letting you know.
Yeah, about to say. Yeah. You could just
Netflix can send a check though. Okay,
Yeah. I watched it today. Great movie.
We'll talk about it a little bit more if Netflix sends the check.
I gotta watch that. I bet we was talking about it at work. Somebody was asking me.
That's a good movie.
The guy who was asking me was Caucasian, so I wondered. I didn't know how to. I don't know. I'll leave it alone.
It's basically. I mean, they've had that type of movie before.
Yeah, a similar type of movie.
Yeah, Eddie's the man. I mean, the dude is a genius. So
yeah,
a nice show, fellas.
Yeah.
That was good. It was good chatting.
So we got three for the Eagles, 1 for KC.
Yep. I'm gonna win, just like I did the AFC Championship game. Y'all just keep picking people that keep out more. Put it this way: that man do win this. Oh Lord, the GOAT conversation is gonna start again with him.
Oh gosh, it will.
Oh, definitely.
It has to.
I don't even know if I want to go through this, and I like him, but I just hate when people jump on bandwagons. It just.
Oh yeah.
Just horrible.
But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. I just don't think it's gonna be this year.
No, I think Philly.
It's not like I said. It's not like they can't win. It's not like I'm looking like the Eagles are like going to blow them out. I just think
no,
the Eagles are going to squeak it out just by a little bit more.
I think it's Philly's year.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We got 2 weeks to wait. We got 2 weeks in between. I thought it was 1, but it's 2.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a great show, man. We did a little Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? A little AFC, NFC, threw a little basketball in there. Man,
Yeah.
I didn't have love for sports until I was like, late teenager years and stuff like that. And commenting and talking about it, I didn't have love for that until I met you guys and started doing this show. So now it's like super interesting. And that's why I was talking about the stuff looks rigged. Because when you start looking at the numbers and you start looking a little bit deeper, sports is its own monster, man.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's rigged to a certain
There's too much
extent.
stuff to actually like
know
everything about.
Put it like this: if the refs can influence it, they will. If it's a tight game, they definitely will.
And like Brian Tui said, sometimes you don't even need to get a ref and actually talk to him about it. We spoke about this. You just know certain refs call games certain ways.
And that's who you put in.
Nice to have him in this upcoming game because he's going to call it a certain way that I like.
You're going to get a couple calls. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
He's in the game, you're going to get a couple calls.
Yeah.
Who's that ref who got caught back in the what's his name?
Tim Donahue.
That's another one you got to check out because he pretty much explains how the league will tell him. He's like, yo, we want you to call this on this guy because we know he palms the ball a lot this game. So make sure you call this game so he's not effective. Little things like that.
Or like let this slide. Let that slide. Don't call that.
Slide.
Don't call that.
No call. I can't blame you for a no call.
No.
Exactly.
You can't. But make sure y'all go check out that interview. It's on our page. It's Brian Tui's interview with me and KJ, and it was good. I'm happy people still watching it. They're still consuming that product that we did, and that was a nice segment. But
I'm gonna go hop on there. I'm gonna go hop on there.
Kay said you had a trivia or something like that. You had a little question or something. A little trivia question.
No, he asked it.
No. I said it already about the two black quarterbacks. I just didn't know if you guys knew that was the first time.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask us. Okay.
Oh no. I was just throwing that out.
Fucking 2023, goddamn.
But did anybody know that quarterback that was the black backup quarterback that was like the fourth string for 49ers? They say he's been on 12 different teams. I never heard of him.
Josh Johnson?
Why don't I know him?
I heard about he was on Tampa, I think, at one point.
Felt like I was in a Mandela effect. I'm like, everybody say they know this guy, and I don't. I'm like, who is this man?
I missed it.
Been watching sports forever.
He's the NFL Horry. That's what he is. The NFL Horry.
Like, damn.
Like 12 rings.
They say he's still playing to this day.
Haven't seen him
to this day.
Making that money though. $200,000 on sneak tip.
Oh, that must be like he just robbing. He just robbing in.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm on that roster.
He's $20,000 to run around a little bit.
It's like the 12 man in basketball. 12 man in basketball that give people towels and water.
Yeah.
You're still on the team. You still get a ring.
Exactly. You still get that money too.
I'm like, yo, bro, you a little dehydrated.
Yeah.
and we know that because we had a friend who was on the Tampa Bay team.
He's like, yo, what? Yeah. I remember Idris. Yeah, he was on that. He was on that 2002.
Yeah, with Warren Sapp and all them. He with what's his name? The redhead, the coach. What's his name? Gruden. When Gruden first came in,
Brad Johnson and Keyshawn Johnson, Sapp and all them boys.
I hope he still has it, man. That's like a beautiful memory right there.
All right, let me see where we at officially. Oh yeah, we got an hour.
All right, that's perfect.
All right, let's wrap that up.
Wrap that buddy up. All right, so
see you next year.
Oh, you want to wrap it up? Then you go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I want to see the Dallas Cowboys do better next year. I want to see what Mahomes could do. Bro, like there's so many good people who are like. It feels weird. Like we had our tops in the 80s, we had our tops in the 90s, and we had our tops in the 2000s. But I feel like there was a little gap where greats wasn't really showing up. But I feel like now it's kind of bubbling up to some real great athletes and making a name for themselves. That's not our generation, but we see them doing the things that our generation used to do. I haven't seen that in a while. I thought that was cool.
You just keep being a Cowboys fan. Love you.
Hey, that's what it is.
Just wanted to say that. I was looking at your background. I felt like talking about it.
He's like, why is that still up? What the hell?
I'm trying to tell you, this ain't the day.
Any last words, Eric?
Cowboys for life.
Fight gross. Any last words, Keith?
I'm really just glad to be back, fellas. We about to knock it out, man. We about to start rolling these videos out. Everybody, make sure you stay tuned to that LeBron series that's coming up within the next 3 to 4 days. Sean Mack will be putting it up. So anyway, good to be back.
Good to be back, man.
I don't know. I don't have much to say. I just wanted to say it was good to be back. Good
to be back.
See if we can keep this up and keep it going.
That's it.
This is my Deaf After Sports Day, so I don't know, but we'll make something work out. We always make something work out.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep the
So
channel.
you lost some
going,
weight, Sean. Sean, you been working out?
It's just the jersey I have on.
Oh, like it
Trust
slimmed
me,
you
I
down
haven't.
a little bit.
He said,
Nah. I'm actually gaining weight because I'm playing
got the
God of War
roll.
and I'm eating like burritos and donuts as I'm playing God of War and I'm on weight.
I see
All right, y'all.
I see the God of War in the back.
Yeah. Wifey got me the joint.
Oh,
Way up, I'm blessed. Way up. Wait, hold up. Might get a copyright claim for that. Let me stop.
Yeah,
Sing
that audio part.
Yeah,
Video deleted.
Well, it's already on. It's live now, so.
Oh, that's true. It's live.
Whatever.
All right, man, we're gonna see you guys again, man, and we're gonna keep things going. We got shows lined up, and we're just gonna keep churning them out. And I can't wait to see all these new fans come on our station and start leaving comments, and we got some stuff for you guys to buy, some merchandise. So we're just gonna keep it moving, man. This
Definitely.
This is definitely gonna be the year for us, man.
All right, my peeps, sports fans only. This is and will always be sports fans only.
All right.
Holla. Peace. All right, we done.
All right, fellas. Oh,
Mine still say YouTube?
there we go.